And we're back. Oh, hi.
Sorry, we're back. We had technical difficulties. I lost my phone had died, and I'm hotspotting off of it, so kicked us off the stream. But Mac Attack had to fix her hair anyway. But yeah, so where were we? Sorry about that, everybody. But we're back on.
Yeah, so we were talking about
the tire.
times.
Our flat tire curse for Genesis Battle of Champions.
Yeah, so on our way to
Dragons World,
they held the tournament for us because, we
were saying it was super cool. So yeah, I think we are kind of cursed. So that's 2 out of 3 that this has now happened. We're because it always happens in 3s, right? What?
So yeah, I guess we are going to another event before the championship because we are not popping a tire while we're trying to head to the championship.
we definitely don't want that happening during the championship. Oh, there is one more because what? The curse hit your stream. Yeah, no kidding. It's been like, oh my god, the worst.
Flat tire, flat stream.
Flat tire, flat stream. Yeah. There's Dragons World circuit event.
Yep.
Is coming up. So who knows? We'll probably end up getting another flat tire going back to Dragons World again to play at that that tournament when they hold their yeah.
We're not trying to.
We don't want to curse ourselves, but it just seems to be that way.
Pattern.
So keep our fingers crossed. We're definitely excited. We definitely made it to Washington. We're probably about half-hour drive, maybe a little bit less from Gig Harbor, where the actual event at Lost Star is being held tomorrow. So we're gonna most likely be bunkering down, as I said, tonight, getting some practice in, going over our decks and whatnot, getting everything ready for tomorrow. Super excited. I probably won't get any sleep again tonight, even though I barely gotten any sleep at all over the past few days.
Sleeping in the car is not as comfortable as you think it is.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness. I actually almost broke down because my leg hurt so bad at one point in the car.
It is cramped,
it holds so bad, and it was just because sitting, it hurt.
Well, with all the stuff that we had brought on top of it, I mean, we'll probably go home a little bit later, unless we end up, going shopping or something like that while we're here. However, we are traveling back Canada way, right? So it's may take us a little bit longer to get home because it's a long, most likely.
And because of the time zones too.
The time zones.
Right now it is 7:27. Wait, no, is it? What's your phone say?
Yeah, it's like 7:30 here in Washington.
So that means it'll be
we passed over 3 time zones. We were watching our clocks go back, right? And it's like, whoa, hey, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon, but yet the clock didn't change in the car, and it was still saying Brantford's time. So
it was so funny because when
it's 10:30 there, exactly. So it's late there in Brantford.
Yeah, when Mom was telling me that we're losing hours, we're going behind because it's earlier where we're from, and I messaged my friends. I'm like, I went back in time. My friends are like, are you okay? Did you take something? And then my friend totally forgot that I was going on this trip, and then right after she said that, she's like, oh yeah, you're on your trip. I'm like, yeah, we're in a different time zone right now, 3 hours, because we're in the Pacific one right now.
One thing I definitely got to say about this trip, beautiful.
Oh my god!
The scenery. I had never been through the mountains out west like this, driving it kind of thing. We've flown when I was in the Army and whatnot, but I've never actually experienced driving through the Rocky Mountains, and oh my god, absolutely breathtaking scenery.
Especially going we drove on a bridge over the Columbia River. And the view going out. Oh my god,
so beautiful. So beautiful.
The water was so nice.
Highly recommended if you get the opportunity. Outside. Drive it. Yeah, drive it. Even though we had a rough time, but
it's worth it.
It was still worth it, right?
It really was. Quality family time.
Honestly. We had a great time in the car. We were playing some games, listening to music, watching movies, stuff like that on the trip, right? It was a long haul. We were pushing
the first night we drove
15 hours.
15 hours.
The first day, and then yesterday was a little bit less. We did, I think it was about 12.
Yeah, 12 to 13.
If you don't incorporate the incident from last night because that put us back a couple hours, but we were still ahead of schedule as far as our driving to get here.
Yeah,
So
because the second day we were like, oh my god, like we're only like this far from it, and it's like, wow, we thought we were gonna be more because mom's like, oh, 21 more hour drive, and we were like way ahead of that.
yeah, we were way ahead
And
of
it's
it.
like, yeah, we're not driving 21 hours.
But maybe
We're
we
like
didn't really
somewhere-
incorporate the 3 hours going back either, right? So I mean, it's like
yeah,
the driving's still the same distance regardless, but the time frame, right?
it's
kind
because of the
adjusted.
going back. It was like, oh, we've already driven these hours, so we can just drive them again, right?
Yeah.
Because it gave us more time because we went back, right? So
Yeah.
we added another hour onto the driving. That had it had stayed the same time zone, we
Mhm.
would have lost, right?
But yeah, highly recommend. Absolutely beautiful. Plus to the almost an hour and a half worth of traffic getting to the hotel here.
And then like bathroom breaks in that, but I mean that's
That was nothing. Yeah, it was basically in, grab a coffee, whatever,
Target
stretch.
break. That was so funny. Walking around Target.
We're gonna Target the one time. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, apparently, I guess they don't really like, or they're not used to fat pants here in the States. I got made fun of so bad.
The amount of people that I saw wearing cowboy hats.
They like
It's
their
kinda
cowboy
funny.
hats. Yeah,
I've never seen people wear cowboy hats so much in my life. And the second we got into
Montana.
Montana,
there
was
was
like
a
cowboy
lot of
hats left, right,
cowboy
center.
hats.
they had. I saw this dude. They weren't the high ones, but you know the clickers on the back of like cowboy
The
boots?
Spurs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude had them on like a low shoe.
Yeah.
He still had them. I forget where we were. We hadn't hit Montana yet. It was I think the one before that.
In North
But-
Dakota.
It was in North Dakota. And yeah, I was walking around like a gas station with them on. Like, those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
But yeah, no, I was standing outside of Target, and this girl actually came out of Target, and she didn't notice me at first, but she looked up. She was on her phone, and she saw me. And she was trying to refrain from laughing so hard, you could tell she went like this, right? Because I was wearing like my big fat pants, right, that I always wear.
Now,
Just
did
standing
she
up there.
look down at your pants and then start laughing, or did she? Look
Yeah,
at
well,
you?
she was looking down, and then she looked me over. And she did one of these, right? She was holding back, laughing
Oh,
so hard. She looked directly at me. You could tell.
I
Right?
was gonna say she could have been like laughing because she almost ran into you or something. But yeah.
Hey Joey, how you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Good.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end, unfortunately, but
People are
that's okay.
pretty mean.
We'll see you tomorrow, Joey. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, meeting you tomorrow.
It's gonna be exciting.
So I know he just messaged me a little while ago. Apparently, he's looking for some breweries or whatnot. So, but yeah, we'll definitely be at Lost Arbor fairly early. We're going to try and get there around when they open, so that way we can get set up and start doing some streams, interviews, meeting Leslie when she gets there, et cetera, right? Super excited for tomorrow's event, and yeah, not much more I can say.
There's if you drive out west in America, and if you have passengers, tell them to look around and count how many people are on their phones while driving.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
It was so funny. I just finished a driving class, so it's like I learned a lot more of
Just
the
getting
dangers.
your license.
I am getting my license
dangerous.
soon by like the end of the year. It's getting close to it. My birthday's in like what 2-3 weeks or something like that.
Yep.
I've learned a lot more about the dangers and that of distracted driving and like the dangers of being on your phone and that a lot more than what I knew before, right? And so the amount of people that I saw on their phone, it was like blew my mind because
Yeah,
There was
everybody's
so
driving around.
many.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
used
the
to that
laws
in
are down
town.
here as far as
Well, we
driving
have a
around.
law. I think we have a law in town, so it's like
Yeah.
you're not allowed to be on your phone. So you
That's
barely-
Canada, period. I think.
I said in town. Like
Okay.
we're from,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I'm so used to saying that. Oh yeah, in town. We're not there right now. We're
No.
in a different state,
Washington.
across the state. But yeah, like in Canada, like there's a law where it's like you can't be on your phone when you're driving. Again, we don't know what it is here, but yeah, I don't think I have ever seen so many people on their phone while driving. This
While
one
driving.
dude, like where your like speedometer and everything is, dude had his phone sitting in there behind his wheel, and he kept looking down.
Watching
was like-
something or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
could
was
tell.
watching something on his phone. We thought it was on like the screen where like in the car, because me and mom were trying to figure it out, but we were looking and it's like there was nothing on the screen, and then I saw the light from the phone. It's like, dude's
Yeah.
phone is on his dash. It's It's like
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I mean,
watching a movie.
watching a movie while he's driving, right? Yeah, it's a little crazy. Yeah, no, I have to give a huge thank you to my wife. Actually, she had stepped out from the hotel to go get some dinner for us tonight before we start getting some practice in and whatnot. I have to say thank you so much to my beautiful wife for making this possible. Right,
yeah.
the actual idea came from her.
She was trying to price it out so we could fly.
Like when we were discussing about wanting to go to these circuit events, like there's one down in South Carolina that I was considering actually driving down for as well. And then we were talking about the Washington one, and when we found out that Leslie was going to be there, right, and whatnot, to experience that. And she initially looked into it to fly Macatak and I down there, but or down here, I should say. Mm-hmm. But it ended up turning into a family vacation, so to speak. She's like, well, why not? Let's just drive it, right? So yeah, I'm like, I had goosebumps when she had said it, right? And she's like, we can make this happen, kind of thing.
We had
right?
like tears in our eyes because she's like, oh, we're trying to price it out for you guys
so
to fly.
Excited,
and we're like, what? And
I'm like, if we can make this happen, it'd be like the greatest day of my life, kind of thing, more or less, right? But yeah, to be able to be on this road trip with my family, super thank you to her for putting it together, setting it all up, getting to this amazing hotel we're staying at, a Hampton Inn just outside of Gig Harbor, kind of thing. And it's absolutely beautiful here. This place is phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
it's like
so pretty,
so great. You may not be able to tell just from this view, but whatever's all that over there, it's just like, oh, it's so great.
That's small, but
it's a hotel. Yeah. So thank you so much to my beautiful wife, Kiko. I really appreciate it. I want to say special thank you to my community back home for helping me and Macatak get ready for this this tournament, and my son Cam, who's actually going to be competing as well. And I think they're walking in the door now. So yeah, he's actually going to be competing. There he is there. And so to all my community members back home for Genesis Battle of Champions, thank you so much, helping us, kind of get through Origins and figure out, what we think is going to be coming up on top and whatnot. Not sure. We'll see what happens, right? This is the very first circuit event where Origins is actually going to be legal. So for the first time officially, we're playing with Origins cards. Like, I mean, we've been playing with them locally back at the store, kind of thing, to get ready for it. But and I know, I guess maybe some local communities already have it official within their own community. But however, this is the big one where it's actually officially now in the system to be used in all higher tier events. So moving forward, all the next circuit events and for the championship in November, which we have to get ready for. Take care, Billy. Thanks for joining us. That we have to get ready for the big one in November, right? Yes. So this is the road to it. These are all the circuit events that are going to lead up to that big giant one coming up. And we're, super excited. I mean, can't stress it enough.
Yeah. And, especially, thanks to the community, right?
Yeah.
Like helping out with like the
Yan, Sid, Will, like Billy, Jordan, Trinity, who am I missing? Kenny. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't forget Kenny. Kenny's so awesome. And then we got like even some of the smaller ones that come from time to time, even them, right? Baz, we got Elton John Fangirl. I don't know his real name, but that's what he goes by. And then we got Gary as well. Gary, who comes out all the time too, Gary, right? So super diving deep into Genesis and makes it out to our locals whenever he can. So
making
massive thank you to all you guys, and keep playing, keep coming out. I was actually thinking in the back of my head, and it's like, one of these guys is going to show up. And Jason Greenberg, he's in there too, right? I mean, he's kind of tagging along with our community as well, pops in from time to time to play, right? Awesome player, great guy to play against and talk about Genesis all the time as well. So, but yeah, again, can't thank you guys enough. So we're looking forward to getting back by next Friday. I think I'm going to be able to get the store back open Thursday or Friday, right? To start, getting back into things at home for Genesis. Be sure to Check us out on Facebook. Still need
2019
to
champ,
charge one of these. Yeah, Jason and I actually haven't really played against each other, right? So, and it's like we never really sat down. We've talked about Genesis a lot, and I know he runs a lot of blitz decks and etc. Cam's waving his hand in the background. But we haven't actually sat down and had a competitive battle in the arena, right? So one day, Jason, for sure, 100%. Just gotta find the time, right? We're always
He
so
did
busy.
say he needs to challenge you, so that is calling
Still
on a
need to.
challenge.
Yeah, is that a challenge?
That's a
Maybe.
challenge.
I would take it as a challenge.
I don't hear it. I read a challenge.
We'll see how we do it. We'll see how we do after tomorrow. Right? We'll see how we do after tomorrow. It's been a while since I've actually gotten deep into the competitive scene because I'm more or less busy with organizing things at the store and whatnot. But so my beautiful wife is looking at me. I think she wants to go get some. That actually looks really good.
Right?
But so yeah, check out www.genesisbattleofchampions.com. Website has everything you need to learn about Genesis, learn how to play videos, all the game lore, all
Card
the card
database.
database, everything, right? So kind of thing. And store locators to find the LGS that's actually running Genesis. You definitely want to check that out. If your LGS isn't getting into Genesis, get them involved. They're going to love this game.
Big communities for it too. Like I mean, so many people are getting into
Lots
it.
of communities are growing.
Such an easy game to learn too. Like it does not take too much to get the basics of it. I mean, learning more of the mechanics, yeah, you'll pick them up over time, right? And people will help you with that. But the basics of the game, so easy.
And just to play for fun, right? I mean, even if you didn't want to
good.
get into the competitive side, which the competitive scene is growing more, but if you just want to get into a new strategic card game, right? Try it out. Yeah, I guarantee you're going to love it. We love it so much enough that we stream every week about it, right? And talk about it. And we're going to keep playing Genesis. Play the game. Play it. You got to play the game. That's the one thing I can stress. And
play the game. What is it? The flavor text doesn't matter.
The flavor text. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get into that. It's not about flavor text. It's about playing the game. Play the game.
It is about playing the game.
The game comes first before anything, right? It's super awesome. Have fun. That's the key thing. Have fun first, right? Have fun first. And you will. Trust me, this game is so awesome. But anyway, we're going to let you go for the evening so that we can grab a bite to eat, get a few games in to practice. Oh, hey, Joey, are you actually competing tomorrow? I didn't know. I didn't think you were going to be able to compete.
Thank you, Jason. He says, good luck tomorrow. Hope you catch some games on stream.
Thank you so much. Yes, appreciate that, Jason. Hope to get a game and two in between anything else I'm up to. Ooh. Oh, yeah, for sure. 100. Yeah, I didn't think because you are a member of Haunted Castle if you're going to be able to compete or not. Yeah, I'm definitely down for facing you in the arena as well, sitting down and having a chat with you about Genesis. Really looking forward to that. I know it's going to be a super busy day for us because we're going to be doing some streaming, doing some interviews, hopefully with Leslie and even you. We can get you onto our stream as well to do some more discussions about Genesis. So she's going to be stuffing her face. She's already digging into it. There she goes. All right. So on behalf of One Side of the Coin, my name is Steve-O the Gamer. And we'll be talking to you tomorrow. Be sure to check out the stream. And we'll see you at Lost Stars Circuit number 2 for Genesis Battle of Champions.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I know you don't have your shirt on. It's okay.
What?
I gotta hit this button.
I'm not